Hello everybody and welcome to this episode of Spanish with Keaton. And today we're going to be talking about the preterite. Spanish has two simple tenses to indicate actions in the past. So you have the preterite, el preterito, and the imperfect, el imperfecto. The preterite is used to describe actions or states that began or were completed at a specific point in time, or a specific number of times, or a specific amount of time. The preterite tense of regular verbs is formed by dropping the infinitive ending, so the AR, ER, or IR, and adding the preterite endings. But note that the endings of regular ER and IR verbs are identical in the preterite tense. So the preterite of all regular and some irregular verbs requires a written accent. For the yo, there's the tilde on top of the E and I. Usted, él and ella both have one on the O and yo. And then we have the cargar-zar verbs. And since these have a spelling change in the yo form, all of the forms are regular. So you can see here that with buscar, since it has that C, it's busque, and so on. So with caer, creer, leer, and oír, you have to change the I to a Y in the usted, él, and ella forms, and also in the plural ustedes, ellos, y ellas forms. And those also have an accent on the I. As noted here, you can see the I in all of these guys have that written accent mark on them. So verbs with infinitives ending in UIR change to I. So as you can see with construir, because it has that UIR at the end, changes to the I, so construí. And stem changing IR verbs also have stem changes in the usted, él, and ella, and also the plural form as well. As noted here, we can see some of the preterite of IR stem changing verbs, such as pedir, so that E in the el, ellos turns to I, and in the plural form as well. So warning, ser, ir, and dar also have irregular preterites. And ser and ir are identical. The only difference between these guys is that they don't take a written accent mark on them. And here is just another list of some of the preterite irregular verbs. So note that not only does the stem of decir, the dij, end in j, but the stem vowel e changes to an I in the usted, el, and ella form of hacer.